Hey, what's up? So I've been going to the gym for nearly a year now, and while that definitely means I'm not the most qualified individual to be giving out gym advice, I still think my recent beginning gives me a somewhat nuanced perspective. So basically the point of this video is I want to talk about my experience, I guess, as a former beginner to help out other people who want to get into the gym but are confused or worried about it. So here's how you can get started. I honestly think you should just get a gym membership instead of trying to do a home gym. I mean, you can be effective with a home gym, but chances are as a beginner you're not going to have the equipment or the knowledge to really do that much. A gym membership at Planet Fitness or Crunch Fitness are both going to be around $15 per month, which is really worth the value they provide. And I think everybody is going to feel self-conscious about their physique at first, like that they're going to be judged by the other gym goers. But I mean, whether you're skinny or you're fat, you just have to push through that feeling because nobody's actually going to be judging you. Everyone at the gym has the same goal, and that is to improve themselves. Like, you wouldn't laugh at a cancer patient at a hospital because they're just trying to get better, and so is a fat person at the gym. Anyways, once you're actually at the gym, you're definitely going to be overwhelmed by the options of stuff to do. I know I was too scared to try out the free weights, so instead of that, I started on the machines, which, I mean, I still almost entirely do those today just because they're so good. But I think you should take your time and basically explore the place and see what things you're actually interested in doing. A few good and easy to get into strength training machines that I love are the bicep curl, chest fly, tricep press, and leg press. You can also try out the Smith machine if you want to do chest press or squats, because it's basically a safer version of a normal barbell, so you can't really hurt yourself. And as for cardio machines, I mean, the treadmill and Stairmaster are my favorites, but honestly, as long as you pick one that gets your heart pumping, then it's going to be just as good as the others. Though at the same time, stuff like the treadmill and Stairmaster are also going to be working out your legs more than maybe a sitting cycling machine. And after you get a little more comfortable with the place, you can try to make your own routine. A really common type of routine that I see a lot of people doing are they have an arm day, a chest day, and a leg day or something like that. But what I started with, and still continue doing to this day, because it's so goated, is the full body workout. So my routine is I go 3 days a week and do a full body workout each day I'm at the gym. And basically that just means I'm training every part of my body each day. And that usually lasts for about 2 hours, so it's 6 hours each week. Honestly, not bad at all. And yeah, maybe it's not super optimal, but I enjoy it, and it's a very easy routine to start with because of how simple it is. So honestly, I think you should give it a try too. And then as for the actual exercises I'm doing, I start with a little bit of cardio, then I move on to strength training, and at the end of my routine, I hit some more cardio. For my strength training, I do 3 sets until 10 reps, or failure, whichever comes first, and I have the middle set a little higher weight than the first or third set. So for example, today my first set of chest press on the Smith machine was 135 pounds, and I did 10 of those. Then I rested a couple minutes and did 145 pounds in my second set and did 6 full reps, and then failed on my 7th. Then I rested and did my third set back down to 135 pounds where I did 7. So my system kind of allows for some muscle strength training through progressive overload, while also doing some muscle endurance training, because 10 reps is actually a little high apparently. I didn't know that. My minor OCD prevents me from picking a number that isn't 5 or 10, so. And when I reach 10 reps on both the first and the last set, the middle set doesn't count towards this, then I'll increase the weight. So it's a little confusing, but it's still pretty straightforward once you get used to it. And it's definitely not the most optimal routine, but it works well enough for me, and yeah, I enjoy it, and that's what matters. Really, you just gotta find something you like, because if you like the exercises you're doing, you're gonna want to do them instead of being forced to do them. And now another important topic that a lot of people undermine is diet. By diet, I'm not saying you have to eat 3 salads a day and eat plain chicken and rice for every meal, but you should really pay attention to the food you're eating. And specifically for beginners, how many calories and grams of protein you're getting. Seriously, the food you're eating is surprisingly important. Working out at the gym is only half the battle, and if you're not eating right, then you're going to have massively diminished gains. In order to gain muscle, you have to consume enough protein. I weigh around 165 pounds, and I go for 150 grams of protein each day. and a maximum of 3,000 calories. I think the general consensus is you should get about 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And then to find out how many calories your body uses each day, you can use a calorie calculator website. Depending on factors like age, height, weight, and gender, you can expect to eat a different amount than me. Hitting your protein goal each day can be an issue, but the cheapest decent way I found to do it is by making a good protein shake, along with eating a decent protein bar each day, while also, of course, choosing higher protein options at mealtime. My protein shake, I think, is 47 grams of protein, and I estimate it costs about $1.50 for each serving. And then my protein bars, I got wholesale, so I think they're like 66 cents each for each 20 gram of protein bar. So if I have those two things together each day, then that basically immediately cuts down the amount of protein I really have to find out how to get down to just 80 grams of protein, which is not nearly as difficult as 150 grams. And then some other useful foods I really like are tuna fish, margarine, diet soda, peanut butter, whole grain bread, deli meats, and of course plenty of water. I mean, it's pretty likely you're not drinking enough water anyways, but by drinking a lot of water, you literally help every aspect of your body. And the same can be said about getting enough sleep. Sleep is essential for muscle regeneration and growth, as well as performance in the gym the following day. Now, another major thing to remember is consistency. A lot of people actually overlook this, but I think it's very important. You should choose your gym days of the week and stick with them, as well as making sure to go at specific times of the day each gym day. For me, I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually around 11 a.m. It really can be a bad habit to just go to the gym whenever the mood strikes you, because that'll cause you to get complacent over time. And by going at specific predetermined times consistently, you will be way less likely to skip. And also kind of related, you should track your exercises and diet. I track my exercises with a spreadsheet on Google Sheets, and my diet with an app called My Net Diary, which is a really good free option. Tracking yourself also allows you to see your progress over time, which helps for motivation, and it also keeps yourself accountable. But yeah, I think that just about covers the major points I wanted to talk about in this video. I have a few things that didn't really fit into the video, so I'm gonna write those in the comment section. With that being said, I actually do have one final thing. Start going to the gym now. Not later, but now. You will thank me later. Alright, I think that's about it. See ya.